So first we need to take a look at what is called the supply chain. The supply chain is basically the chain of supplies that go into producing a good. With the Xbox One, we're going to start by looking at where the silicon comes from. Silicon is an element that is used in producing memory chips and other kinds of hardware for computers. The silicon in the Xbox One comes from Japan. It is then imported into Taiwan, where the memory chip and the AMD processor are produced. These two items are then produced in Taiwan and then exported to China, where they can be used in the production of the Xbox One. The plastic for the Xbox One, used for the casing and the controllers and the outside of the Kinect, is recycled plastic that comes from China. The cardboard used for the boxes for the packaging for the Xbox One are made from recycled paper done in a recycling plant in China. So the plastic and cardboard both come from China. The silicon from Japan goes to Taiwan, where the hardware is made, the memory chip mainly, and the processor and other components. And then they come to China, where everything is put together on the production line and made into the Xbox One console. Then after they are produced, they have to be shipped via freighter to the United States, Europe, Brazil, and Australia. There's only 13 countries currently that the Xbox One can be sold in or is being marketed to. Once the Xbox One arrives in the United States, it then has to be transported to different locations across the country. All of these things take cost. For example, with the semi-trucks transporting the goods, it's not just the cost of the semi you have to look at, but the wage for the driver and the cost of insurance, not just on the vehicle, but on the product that's being carried within the vehicle. When it was transported on the freighter, same thing. You have to look at the insurance, the cost of all of the workers that are working on the freighter, perhaps sometimes even security for the freighter. So there's a lot of different costs, and this is a very simplified look at the supply chain, but there are a lot of different costs involved in producing any product, but specifically with the Xbox One. So this just gives you a little look at how complicated this supply chain is and how complicated it has become.